G'day guys, Matt here from Not in the Manual. Today's video is going to be on fitting mud flaps to your Model Y or even a Model 3. It's going to be a very similar setup process, but mainly just the Model Y is susceptible to stone chips down the side of the car. And I've had a lot of people warn me to fit mud flaps straight away just to avoid these stone chips. Now I've had the car for about a week now and I've got to do a trip tomorrow up to the Hunter Valley, and I think it's going to be raining. So we're going to see a lot of dirt flicking up with the water off the road, and possibly I could be getting some stone chips down the side of the car. So I thought I'd do this quick install video today before I go tomorrow, and just to make sure my car is protected. So we'll see how this looks. I don't think I need to have PPF on the car as well in those areas, but we'll wait and see. I'll wait and see where I'm seeing mud and dirt flick up on the car, if at all, now with the mud flaps. What I've got here today is the HALOBLK brand mud flaps. Now, I was looking for accessories for this car and I saw another YouTuber was advertising the HALOBLK product. So I went and had a quick look, and yeah, I thought they look a bit different. They've got a unique style to them, their accessories. So I bought a few of their accessories, and one of them was the mud flaps for the Model Y, just because I had so many people telling me I needed to fit them. So I just like the idea of theirs. They look like they're a bit of a different shape to the other mud flaps on the market, and yeah, they look to be quite good quality, and they're nice and flexible too. So we'll just have a look at that. So let's just have a quick look at the car where the area of concern is with the rock chips. So down here on the car, you can see, having the bigger wheels on the Model Y, they are more susceptible to flicking up stones down the side of the car here, and that back area there as well. So what we're going to do is fit mud flaps here, and I'm going to fit the front and the rear, but I think the main concern is the front here, and that front wheel flicking up onto the driver and passenger doors. So we're going to fit the mud flaps here in this area. It should be a nice quick install, just a couple of clips out of place and popping a couple of clips out, and then fitting the mud flap and then putting those supplied clips in. So let's just go and have a look at the packaging and how the mud flaps arrive. Okay, so you can see here I've got, this is how the products arrive from HALOBLK. So I bought these, spoke to Frank at HALOBLK, and he looked after me. I was able to get you guys a discount code as well. Now, I purchased these, I was looking at buying them anyway, but HALOBLK got in contact with me. So I said, look, I don't expect you to just give me product for free. I'll buy the product from you. Frank offered me a discount, which I was pretty happy with. And he also gave me a code that I'll put in the description and also flag up on the video here. If you use that code, I make a little bit of a commission on each of the sale of these things. So yeah, that's why it says paid promotion on this video. But I'm not really going to promote product that I wouldn't have bought myself anyway. You know me, and I'm not going to be doing tons of accessory videos. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I need these accessories for my Model Y, and I really like the style of these products. So yeah, let's have a look here. So I've got the mud flaps, I've got the alloy accelerator and brake pedals, and we've got a cup holder here to try, and also the center console trays. So I'll just do a quick video of those at the end. But the main part of the video today is going to be fitting these mud flaps. So you know me, I love nice packaging, and HALOBLK have really packaged these quite well. There are some instructions here on fitting them, and each mud flap has just been packaged to protect it. And we will pull those out of the packaging in a sec, but we've got 4 mud flaps here, 2 front, 2 rear, and then we've got a little tool for getting rid of these body clips, and they actually have their own clips to go in place. So we'll just compare those to the existing clips in the car, and just see what differences there are there as well. So yeah, let's get to fitting them. Right, that was a bit difficult holding the camera in one hand. I forgot my tripod today, but yeah, just having a look here at the mud flaps themselves. So you can see here that is nice and flexible, but still feels very, nice and strong. Made really well. They look really great quality straight out of the box. So they're packaged here in this nice packaging here just so they don't rub against each other and scratch. So we've got, what's this one? This is the front left. So that's going to sit there at the front. So with this sitting down lower, you might think, what happens when it scrapes on a speed hump or something? Well, on this one here, that is just going to flex backwards and you're not going to break the mud flap. So we've got different shapes here. We've got front and the rear, and you can see the different shape there. So yeah, let's go and fit them. They look like they're going to be very, very easy to fit. Okay, you can see down here my car is already quite dirty. We're on the front left-hand side here, so we are going to take the supplied tool from HALOBLK. Now I've turned my steering all the way to the left to just give me a bit more room here. So we'll take this little screwdriver, it's just a little mini screwdriver, and we are going to pop these clips out. These can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but you can see there they are a two-step clip. So you have the body section and then you have this piece that just clips down in place. So we're just popping the screwdriver into this little section here and lifting that out, and then this pops out. So you can see the difference. The HALOBLK clips are a bigger diameter, so they are going to work better in there with their mud flaps. It's going to hold them in place, be a bit more secure. So we'll pop that second clip out. That's popped out. Then we just grab the mud flap. Now we have this skirting section here, the wheel surround. Now we're going to be hooking into that with these clips here, and then we're going to line up the holes and then just put the clips in place. So we'll grab a clip. Sorry, I'm trying not to get my big head in the way of the camera. But there we go, clips located in the hole. Snap that clip into place. Grab a second clip. Fit that into the other hole. Snap that into place. And that's all nice and secure there. That's not going anywhere. That's clipped in very secure. So it's as easy as that. You're looking at basically a 1 minute install. So let's move on to the back one and have a look there. Okay, for the rear mud flap, we're looking at pretty much the same procedure. So once again, double check. This is the rear left mud flap, and that's going to sit there again, and the top is going to hook into that wheel surround. So let's just pop the clips out again. It's the same two clips, and I'll try not to get my big head in the way. One clip. It's two clips. And then we'll grab two of the HALOBLK clips. Hook into the wheel surround. Okay, sorry, I'm going to have to line up those holes. Okay, holes lined up. Push the clip in. Okay, second clip in place. All right, we're all secure there. So that looks like a nice tight fit there, having that hook under here. I don't know how this compares to other mud flaps around, other brands, but you can see there it's nice and secure. Two clips again, easy. So if you weren't trying to film it like I am, you're probably looking at another, 1-2 minute install. So let's go and get the other two done, and then we'll do a bit of a walk around and see how they look. Okay, so they're all fitted up. You can see how that looks here. Quite nice, sort of fits in with the shape of the car. And the front there, yeah, not too bad. So you can see here, if you go over a speed hump, that's now pretty low there. That will just fold out of the way. Okay, we'll just get a nice view here from the other side. Yeah, you can see there they look quite nice. I haven't had mud flaps on a car for a while, not since I had a big four-wheel drive, but yeah, they sort of fit in here. I think they sort of fit in nicely with my black wheels. Yeah, they're not going to cause any aerodynamics issues, because if you come and look from this angle, you can see there it's not really protruding out from the side of the car. So I'm not expecting it to affect the efficiency at all. Okay, so what we've got here in the box is a nice little sketch paper again here, just adds to the experience of opening the packaging. They're really well packaged, all cardboard packaging, paper packaging. We've got instructions there, we've got some HALOBLK stickers. Then we've got the pedals here. So what I've got is the old sports pedals that I had on my Model 3. And they're from, I think that was Tasmanian, I got them from it so long ago. But they're like a chrome plated stainless steel, a lot of rubber there. Same here. Now what I want to point out is you can't just swap these from the Model 3 onto the Model Y. Now I had a 2021 Model 3, and if we just pull the rubber boot off here, you can see there is no little raised cross section there to locate the pedal cover. My old Model 3 had a bit of a recess on here. It was a different style pedal, so I couldn't just transfer these sports pedals across. So luckily I've got these pedal covers here from HALOBLK. Now these aren't stainless steel, these are brushed aluminium. They are much lighter, so not as heavy as these, just a bit more of a sleek design. Very well made, very well put together. Now I had these on the car already and realized I didn't get the shoot right in the video, and yeah, something happened with the audio, so I've had to reshoot it, but that's where you might see a little bit of wear on the pedal there. They might look slightly used or they might not. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that. But yeah, I've already fitted them to the car, and they were quite nice. They really changed the feel of driving. They're not just aesthetics. The brake pedal is a bit of just aesthetics, but you know, these are quite nice. I went for the plain finish on these here. You can get different print on here. You can get the stop and go marks on here, stop, go. You can get the HALOBLK little emblem on them, or you know, I just opted for the plain sort of the dark brushed aluminium here. So yeah, really well made, nice, yeah, nice feel to them as well. So yeah, let's just get to fitting them and show you what to do. Now the standard accelerator pedal here is just plastic. There's no rubber on it, so you really are improving the accelerator pedal feel by fitting these sports covers to it. So yeah, let's get to fitting it. Okay, so we'll start with the brake pedal. Now, if you look on the back, there's these nice little pull tabs that you can use when you're installing it. So we want to put the bottom section of the pedal in first and slide it up, and then you use these tabs to work the rubber sides in around the pedal itself to hold it in place. So let's fit that there. Now look, this can be a little bit of hard work, but you do want it to fit solidly over that pedal. You don't want this to come loose over time. So expect this to be a little bit of hard work. You can actually sit these in front of a hairdryer or in front of the hot air vent here in the car, just to make the rubber a little bit more pliable, but I'm just going to do it cold. This is how I did it before and it wasn't too big a deal. But yeah, it does take a little bit of work to get this in place. So just going to fit that now. So we start by hooking the bottom section in, pulling the side tabs out, and then just working that in place there. Pulling those side tabs around. So I've got the bottom section in and the side, so we now want to work this top section over the top of that pedal. So you need to feel around the back of the pedal and just make sure that those rubber side lips, see, a bottom section there wasn't in place. Now that's all. I can feel around the behind here and make sure that all that rubber lips are in place there now. That's nice and solid there. And that looks pretty good. They're a nice looking pedal cover. So we'll move on to the accelerator one. So it's the same deal. We're going to slide that up over the pedal, hooking this bottom section and the bottom parts of these sides in first. Now the accelerator pedal cover is a bit harder to get in place. But same deal, you don't want this to be too easy because you don't want it falling off while you're using the accelerator pedal. So let's install that. So once again, we'll just hook in the bottom. I'll hold out the edges. Actually, no, what I will try and do is hook those edges around here and then slide. Okay, this is working better than last time. So I've used those flaps to get around the edges of the pedal first, and then we'll slide that up. Okay, great. Now all those sides are wrapped around the pedal. The bottom section is around the bottom of the pedal. Okay, that's worked out a bit better there now. So now all we've got to do is just pull the flaps of those sides out and just make sure that we're all the way home at the top there. Okay, that's all in place. It wasn't as hard as the first time. So I think the trick is to just use those flaps to put over the pedal first and then slide it up in place. Great. I think that all looks pretty nice there. So yeah, they're installed. That didn't take me long at all. And you just want to give that a wiggle and make sure that you can't pull that off. So yeah, that's all nice. I think they look great. I'm pretty happy with how these are. I'm glad I went for the plain. That's more me. But yeah, check out their website and have a look at the different types of pedals you can get here and see which one suits you, suits your style. What I'll do is now is just sit up in the seat and just show you what it's like, you know, with my feet in place there, and just take a look at it from that angle. So the pedals are mainly for looks, but the accelerator pedal just changes the feel. When I first got this car, that accelerator pedal just felt a bit weird, and then I worked out what it was. I was used to having a nice cover over the top. It just gives you, it is just nicer to use that accelerator pedal. Sorry, the car's whinging at me because I haven't put it in gear. But it just gives you a much softer feel to that accelerator pedal action. Yeah, I think it makes a difference anyway. And with the brake pedal, you know, I just think this is a much nicer setup here with the sports pedals. Okay, the last two items we're going to look at here today with the HALOBLK brand is a cup holder. And that is the insert here into the cup holder section. When you fit cups in here, I've just got my keep cup here that I use every day. That actually isn't too bad a fit in there, but it's just the size of that cup. But I've got a couple of other cups I use, or if you've got a 600ml bottle of Coke or something there, they do tend to rattle around a bit. And what I ran before was a little spacer here in the middle with some little flaps, spring-loaded flaps that came out, and that was quite good. But I thought now I would try this style of cup holder here, which will insert in there, and it's a silicone style cup holder. I sort of thought I'd give that a try. And the other thing here is the center console organizing tray. So yeah, let's just fit those and see how they look. Okay, we'll start with the cup holder. So once again, you get the nice packaging from HALOBLK. You get some design sketches here. That's quite nice on some sketch paper there. I think that just adds a nice touch to it. We've got the instruction manual. I don't think this is too complicated. And then we have the silicone molded cup holder. So here that looks good, and I went for the grey. There are a couple of other colors. There's the black as well. I just thought the grey would just look better in my car. That's the one I picked. So this also comes with a holder for a key card. You can see the symbol here pointing back. So that's the way you have it around. So with the key card section facing backwards, we just insert that and push it down into that section. that fits quite nicely. I'll just try my cup in there. That's a lot more secure for that cup, and I think that's going to be a lot better for you know, the smaller glass bottles and things. So you can see there are some little ridges there that are flexible, so you can still push some bigger stuff in there. Yeah, that feels quite nice. I mean, that's not rattling around. I guess these cars are so quiet, you notice when things are rattling around here. So that's where I think these silicone ones are quite good. You're not going to get a bottle rattling while you're driving. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The other benefit of having something like this is when you need to run a key card here. You can see that key card sits in there quite nicely. Just open up there. You can see that is going to hold that nice and secure. That card isn't going to go anywhere. So that's all just held in place. So yeah, just another little bonus to this cup holder. So yeah, I'll give you updates on that as we go along if yeah, that works for me. But yeah, that looks quite good there so far, and it's a nice sort of soft feel, really well made. Okay, so the final product we're going to be looking at is a console tray, center console organizing tray. So I like the look of this one from HALOBLK, and this is actually the product that caught my eye initially when I was looking at their website. And I thought, wow, that's different. It's a bit of a change from this sort of cheap furry looking thing. I know that furry lining is the same as what's in the car in here, but yeah, I just wanted a change. I had this tray in my Model 3 for 2 years. It served its purpose. Stuff tends to sort of rattle around a bit. I've got my garage door openers in there. I keep some hand sanitizer and my sunglasses, and I normally just keep some glasses wipes there as well, sort of microfiber cloths, and that's really all I normally carry around in here. So this tray organizer just looks a lot nicer. We'll open it up and show you. So got the nice little design sketches again, very professional looking. This one here has the silicone, same finish as the cup holder, so that will all be matching. We've got an actual rigid tray that sits underneath, and that's really well made as well. But yeah, this was the reason I sort of like the look of this. You can put your sunnies in here. That'll stop them rattling around. They can just hook in there nice and neatly. We can throw in garage door openers in here. So we can put them in there, and then whatever else you want to put in, you can fit a pen there at the back. But yeah, I just quite like the look of that, you know, and the finish of that. It's just something different. Sometimes it's nice to just try something different. And I think that's quite a nice sort of standout design. So to fit that, it's just a matter of sliding that in place. So that can push out of the way for you to get down into the console here, and then slide that forward. So this is sort of nice and tight now, and I found with the Model 3, they end up just, they will slide eventually around. But yeah, that all looks quite good, fits in nicely with the colouring of the car. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. So guys, yeah, that's it. So hopefully there you get an idea of what the Mudflaps look like. I'll do a follow-up video on their performance, and we'll do a, you know, I guess as I make other videos, I'll give you an update as to whether I'm still happy with these products as well. But yeah, so far, it's just nice to have something a bit different. It's nice to not be looking at these same old cup holders that I saw in my Model 3 for years. I can now sit that in there and it just looks a bit different. That looks a bit different in there, and it just makes it feel like a bit of a different car because that is all the same as the Model 3. So yeah, it just gives it a nice different feel. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So guys, yeah, if you've got any questions, ask in the comments. Make sure you use my discount code to get a discount with HALOBLK. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next video.